Common pitfall. Why can't you see your workout results? You regularly exercise and eat healthy foods. However, you are still not seeing results. You've been working out for months, but neither your muscles nor the scale has changed. It's frustrating and discouraging when you put in the time and effort but don't see any results. Don't give up or throw in the towel. There's still time to turn things around. Ensure you never skip this video and see what you are guilty of in your workout. Welcome to Health Fruition. In this video, we'll talk about the 8 common pitfalls why you do not see results from your workouts. Let's work this out. 1. You have unrealistic goals. Having faith in yourself is one aspect of reaching your fitness goal. You must have the courage and a precise plan when you start your routine to avoid a significant disappointment that crushes you due to your high expectations. So before giving up, consider what you can accomplish at your current fitness level. Setting a goal of running your first marathon in under 3 hours without prior running experience is a disaster. It is more practical to start by running a 5-kilometer or 10-kilometer first. Aiming for a 42-kilometer run in your first marathon will be better if you gain experience and cross the finish line first rather than depending on the timing. 2. Your goal is too broad. Suppose you've reached a workout plateau and aren't sure why. The first step to solving the problem is to examine your goals more closely. Apart from not having a plan, the most common mistake athletes and exercisers make, regardless of sport, is setting a goal for themselves that is too broad, which leads to a lack of motivation or too ambiguous. My goal is to become stronger, for example, is a target that isn't detailed enough. How would you assess that? How do you determine what is more vital? Is it sufficient to be able to do 2 more push-ups, or does stronger mean lifting twice as much? 3. You don't warm up. It is a common pitfall nowadays when you are too fired up and can't wait to start your workout. It's incredibly tempting to skip the warm-up and get to the point when you're feeling pumped. However, if you don't warm up first, you'll get less out of your workout and be unable to maximize your potential because your body is not prepared. Warming up is used to gradually activate and prepare your muscles for the activity and to get your heart pumping more blood into your muscles with each beat. The ideal way to prepare your body for exercise varies naturally depending on the workout you're about to do, but there are some general guidelines to follow when warming up. 4. There are no variations in your workout. Routine is the enemy that stands in the way of better fitness results. Repeating the same training routines will result in a plateau in workout performance and outcomes, as well as boredom and lack of motivation. If you want results, your body requires new stimuli and increased exercise. Even if your main goal is to increase muscle and strength, HIIT and steady-state cardio are necessary. You will need a solid cardiovascular foundation to fuel your muscles with nutrition and increase strength. Because of its complexity, functional fitness is the best approach to changing your routines because your body won't be able to adjust as quickly and will have to work harder to keep up with a new stimulus. If you constantly execute various functional motions, your hormonal responses will be higher. Changing intensity, weights, time, working on entirely different muscle groups, or trying brand new activities are great ways to liven up your workouts. Variate your workouts or think outside the box. The results will speak for themselves. 5. You don't know how to format your workouts. It's great to be thrilled with your exercise, but if you try to do more and reach your goals faster, you may feel like you're not making any progress, even if you work hard on the treadmill. The amount of high-intensity training you should do per week should align with your fitness level and overall training load. To ensure that your body is ready to go and receive the most significant benefits, mobility should be at least a component of your daily warm-up routine before your workout. The workout effects will be unsatisfactory if you cannot perform the moves correctly due to a lack of mobility. Mechanics, consistency, intensity is an essential rule for improving any form of fitness. Now, if you don't have good mechanics, because you don't reach a full range of motion in a particular movement, you won't be able to proceed to consistency, which will slow you down. If you follow this guideline correctly, you will always have a higher overall fitness. 6. You don't know how to monitor your progress. Setting measurable and attainable goals is essential, but understanding how to track progress is the next step. If you set a big goal for yourself and check in 6 months to see if you achieved it, there's a good chance you'll be nowhere near it because you've been doing things that aren't working for you. This pitfall is so common for those working out without checking their progress. 7. Not having enough rest. No rest, no gain, as the old saying goes. This means that experiencing fitness improvements requires rest. Naturally, your degree of fitness will influence how long it takes you to recuperate. Beginners should work out 3 days per week, while elite athletes should train up to 5 days per week. Sleep is one of the most critical aspects of recovery, including post-workout recovery programs, rest days, and active recovery, because hormonal production is at its greatest during sleep. The amount and quality of your sleep will significantly impact your results. 8. You have the wrong diet. With so much conflicting nutrition advice, a study shows that deciding what and when to eat is more complicated, because ideal meal times differ from each athlete. The only way to know for sure is to experiment, monitor, and adjust, because our bodies are different. It isn't easy to give general nutrition advice that applies to everyone in all situations. Still, if you aim to eat as many unprocessed whole foods, high-quality proteins, and essential fats, like those found in avocados and nuts, as possible, you'll be well on your way. Exercise is enjoyable and should ideally bring you joy, but you may be eager to see results to become fitter, stronger, and faster. We all have various fitness goals, but what annoys most of us, whether we're CrossFitters, bodybuilders, or runners, is not seeing results from our workouts without knowing why. That's why you have to make sure not to fall into these pitfalls we have mentioned for you to see your workout results after a few weeks or months. So, what do you think of these common pitfalls? And why are you not seeing your results? Are you doing one of these? Well, let us know in the comments section below. We'd love to hear about your experience when it comes to seeing your workout results. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Health Fruition.